by Inzamam Rashid, who's a correspondent based in Dubai. Good to have you on with your perspective there on the ground in Dubai. You add this news in Cyprus to all that you've already been covering. So what's the latest from the region tonight?
Yeah, good morning from Dubai. A British RAF base in Cyprus targeted by a suspected drone strike on Sunday night, early hours in the morning here in Dubai. This has been confirmed by the Ministry of Defense in the United Kingdom. They say that they have been responding to an attack at RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus at around 10 o'clock last night local time. Now, there's understood that there's no casualties in that suspected strike there, but you know, there's a satellite imagery and radar imagery suggesting that there's been a lot of movement around Cyprus over the last 24 hours. The Ministry of Defense from the UK saying that our force protection in the region is at the highest level and the base has responded to defend our people. Cyprus was on high alert over the last 24 hours, and this is why, because a suspected strike was on the way and an attack was on the way at that RAF base. It's understood as well that US military assets were at that RAF base where the British allowed the US to have some of their military asset build up there over the last few weeks. So that gives a clear understanding as to why that base may have been targeted. If we look a bit closer to where I am, yesterday was another busy day of Iranian missile fire and drone attacks here across the UAE, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, namely. We saw on Saturday the two airports were attacked. Yesterday, we saw another port being attacked in Abu Dhabi, Zayed port, where French Navy vessels are base. There are also some US assets there as well. So Iran targeting specifically US and other ally assets in the region. But then also we've seen them target civilian infrastructure as well. We know some hotels have been victim to some of the Iranian attacks, debris falling from the sky once weapons are intercepted by the UAE, causing huge damage on the ground, and of course rocking people as a result, you know, completely shattering some homes, windows, doors, in a place which really prides itself on stability, on safety, on reliability. This is very unusual for Dubai. And as people wake up this morning, they will breathe a sigh of relief, Connell, because there weren't as many attacks overnight. It was a bit subdued. There was a bit of a lull. But what I do understand is that overnight there was a lot of movement in the air. In fact, a US carrier arrived with more military defense mechanisms, which may give you the signal that the Gulf and the wider Gulf is worried that a further Iran attack could be on the way.
All right, keep us up to date on what's happening in Dubai. Inzamam, thank you. And of course, we'll follow that breaking news from Cyprus as well. Correspondent Inzamam Rashid with.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.